angle.
Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of EX is the derivative of EX. Today we will be showing you the 2018 AP Free Response BC question number 5. Good enough. Does anybody have a sweater? Because today we will be discussing polar curves, but not the northern and southern poles. You know what I'm saying? A states, let R be the shaded region that is inside the graph of R equals 4 and also outside the graph of R equals 3 plus 2 cosine of theta, as shown in the figure above. Write an expression involving an integral for the area of R. This question is basically stating to find the area of the polar curves. Therefore, we find the integral and we put pi over 3, 5 pi over 3, 4 squared minus 3 plus 2 cosine of theta squared theta squared.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Hey guys, it's your boy JR, and I'm going to be going over question 5, part B. To start off, let's read it. It says, find the slope of the line tangent to the graph r equals 3 plus cosine theta at theta equals 2. So what we're going to have to find is the slope, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Alright, first off, there's some things that you're going to have to know. First off, you're going to have to know the slope of the polar curve formula, which is r prime sine theta plus r cosine theta over r prime cosine theta minus r sine theta. Alright, now we're going to identify the values that are needed. So we're going to need to find r. R was given to us in problem B, which is 3 plus 2 cosine theta. You find r prime by taking the derivative of r, which in this case would just be 2, which is the factor. And you take the derivative of cosine theta, which would be negative sine theta. And now we also have a value to plug in, which was theta equals pi over 2. And now we're going to use this information and plug it into this to find the slope of the line tangent to the graph. There's a piece of glitter. Oh, I got it. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to plug in what we know into our formula and then solve at theta equals pi over 2. So first off, we're going to write r prime. R prime is negative 2 sine theta times sine theta plus r times cosine theta. R equals 3 plus 2 cosine theta times cosine theta over r prime, which is again negative 2 sine theta times cosine theta minus r, which is 3 plus 2 cosine theta times sine theta. Wow. Alright, now the last step that we need to do is to evaluate this function at pi over 2. So now we're going to place all the thetas with pi over 2. Oh, fuck. I'll just write it. Just rewrite the function. Over here, I have more space. Just write the parameter. And thanks to College Board, they take this as an answer. So dy dx of our function equals this. Go Mavericks.
Yeah. Okay, so for the hardest question of the test. So a particle moves along the portion of the curve r equals 3 plus 2 cosine theta from the interval from 0 to pi over 2. The particle moves in such a way that the distance between the particles and the origin increases at a constant rate of 3 units per second. Find the rate at which the angle theta changes with respect to time at the instant when the position of the particle corresponds to theta equals pi over 3. Indicate units of measure. So the first step, so they give you r equals 3 plus 2 cosine theta. They give you theta equals pi over 3, and they give you dr dt equals to 3. So when you see dr dt, that means that it's related rates. So you find the derivative of r, which dr dt equals 2 negative 2 sine theta d theta dt. So and from this they give you the rdt, which is 3 negative 2 sine theta. They give you theta, which is sine pi over 3, and then you want to look for d theta dt. Okay. And then to find this, you draw your graph, and then your triangle. So sine the pi over 3 is 60 degrees, which that means that it's vertical 3, 1, 2. So in the sine of that, okay. So in the sine of this, it's opposite over hypotenuse, which is radical 3 over 2 d theta dt. So then this cancel out, which 3 equals to negative radical 3 d theta dt. And you divide it by negative radical 3, negative radical 3. And then that's your answer. Too easy.